welcome back, Hudson wrestling fans. Here we are again tonight. What is this? Thursday, December 18th. We have the Hudson Raiders taking on the Rice Lake Warriors. Probably going to be a quick night tonight. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forfeits, which kind of stinks. But to kick the night off, we are starting at 112 pounds, where we're going to see Ryan Schock out of Rice Lake. He looks like a freshman. I don't have ages on here. Taking on Hudson's freshman, Tanner Owens. I think on Tuesday, last time we talked at the Baldwin Quad, I think Owens went 3-0 that night. Owens scores the first 2 points of the match. Takes 2-0 lead with 1:36 to go in the first. Owens riding the hips. I'd like to see him get off to the side and try to flatten him out. Forward in that angles, that's better. Much better. Looking for trying to wrap him up. Arm bundle. Almost had it. Now he comes in with a reverse half. Near fall is coming. Tanner's got a little over a minute to try to secure the fall here. And there it is. Tanner Owens of Hudson wins by fall over Ryan Schock of Rice Lake. That gives Hudson a 6-0 lead in the team points. Brings up, I believe we're going to have 2 forfeits in a row here. Rice Lake looks to be forfeiting to Gordon Johnson. Like I said, it's going to be a quick night. Earlier tonight, the Hudson youth took on the Rice Lake youth. Rice Lake had a whole bunch of youth wrestlers, so hopefully the program up in Rice Lake is looking up. You know, I like to win just like everybody else does, but I'd like to see a competitive duel too. I don't like to see forfeits, but some years you get that. So they did forfeit to Johnson at 12. J.C. Tanley filling in for recovering Tyler Baumeister. Getting suited up at 25. I don't see anybody suiting up. Oh, wait a minute.
They gotta do the forfeit.
Oh. When we did the announcements, they said they were going to forfeit, but... Oh. They do forfeit to Johnson. They did say they were going to forfeit 25, which they could be doing. That could be their 30-pounder up there. Not sure what's going on. It does look like they're going to put a 25-pounder out there for Rice Lake. But again, it could be the 30-pounder. Don't know why he came up a little early, but it looks like that's exactly what he did. Yep, that's what they did. So Rice Lake does forfeit to J.C. Tanley. That's going to give Hudson the 18-0 lead into the 130-pound match, where it looks to be like Rice Lake is bumping up Vlad Kuzlik, I'm going to say, for Rice Lake. Taking on freshman, 130-pounder out of Hudson, Collier Hawksford. Collier on a nice-looking single. Let's see if he can finish. And does. Hawksford takes a 2-0 lead. Oxford looking to be possibly looking for a bar here, maybe a ball and chain. He's got a 2-on-1 going there. Oxford does cut him. 2-1 now in favor of Oxford. Oxford back in on the single again. And does secure the takedown and take a 4-1 lead. Minute 15 to go in the first. Oxford in on a deep, now he's on a 2-on-1, now looking for a half. Looks to be like he's got to drop back a little bit and use those shoulders to push the opponent's shoulders over. There he goes. Now he drops in nicely.
There you go.
Near fall coming. Oxford's got 50 seconds to get this fall here. And there it is. Kolya Oxford of Hudson wins by fall over Vlad Kuzlik of Rice Lake. That's going to make the team score 24-0. Brings up 135 pounds, which again I think Rice Lake is going to forfeit to sophomore Ryan Smith. All I see is Ryan. And that is it. Rice Lake does forfeit to Smith. That gives Hudson 30 points, and we've only wrestled one match. 2 matches, I'm sorry. That's going to bring up 140 pounds. That's right, we got another forfeit. Wow. Like I said, going to be a short night tonight. I do believe we only have one forfeit left, which will be coming up at 2:15. This is going to bring up one of the 2 matches I've been looking forward to seeing. We got Zach Strenke out of Rice Lake taking on senior Alex Rogers. Should be a very, very good match. Again, we're at 145 pounds here. Strenke, Rice Lake taking on Rogers of Hudson. Can't remember what Strenke did last year as far as conference, regionals, and sectionals, but I know he was up there. Placed very well, and we all know that Alex has taken a couple years off, back for his senior year. For taking a couple years off, Rogers wrestled extremely well all year long. So far, no real shots taken. We're approaching a minute gone in the first period. Both in on a head tie. I believe Strenke is a senior, but I could be mistaken. Both wrestlers still just jockeying for position, looking for hand control. No real shots yet. A couple made a little bit of motion, but just trying to get it set up for a reshot. Down to the final 20 seconds. Like to see Alex take a shot here. A little bit better, a little motion, a little shot and reshot. And that is how the first period is going to end. Strenke and Rogers will take a score of 0-0 into the second. Rogers has choice and will take down to start the second. Rogers looking for a switch. Strenke covers, breaks him down. Strenke looking for a little ball and chain. The way this match is going, this escape out of Rogers would be a big point. So far, Strenke's riding pretty good. Had Rogers broken down first 30 seconds of this match, trying to dig out a bar. Rogers got a hip away, hip to the other side. Rogers hipped right into it, in a little bit of trouble here. Near fall coming. Rogers got 1:20 to fight off his back. Almost, he's got to come up to his feet. And we get potentially dangerous. Nicely done by Rogers. I believe he did give up 3 near fall, but that looked a whole lot worse than it ended up being. Alex's mistake he made there is he kind of hipped into that bar. You got to hip away from that. Rogers quickly up to his feet, looking for hand control. Strenke goes right back to the bar. Biggest thing Rogers has to do now is try to get to his base. Don't let Strenke sit there and pound on him, looking for these bars like he's doing now. He's got to come up now, come up to his feet. That's not going to allow Strenke to dig that arm out. Broken down will allow him to dig that arm out. That's better. Now he's got to come up. Got to come up. Can't try to get that switch until he clears those hips. Strenke doing a nice job of riding. We're down to under 20 seconds in the second here. Trying to dig that arm out. Oh, Rogers could have came up to his hips there. Now he's got to hip away. See, he hips right into it. He hips right into that bar. Does a nice job of fighting it off, but Rogers will take choice, but he is down by 3 points going into this third and final period of 145 pounds. Okay, Rogers got to, give him 20 seconds. If he can't turn him, in my opinion, he's got to cut him. Down by 3. Rogers trying to throw the legs in. Trying to break down Strenke. Strenke doing a nice job of staying in his base. Now he's got him broke down. Looking for the half. Now, in my opinion, he should just cut him here. You got a minute 25 to go in the third period. Rogers trying to get the legs in, goes to a cradle, and Strenke does secure the escape, takes a 4-0 lead. All right, Rogers got minute 10. By no means is he out of this match, but he's got to get busy. Rogers in a nice looking shot. He can keep that right to his back. Get a big 5-point swing here. He got 2. It's tied up at 4 apiece. Ride him out and turn him. He's got to run this bar here. He's got near bar wrist control. He's got to run this. If he doesn't run it, he's got to just keep working it. Do not. He's got to be careful. You got that bar a little too high, and we're going to get a restart. All right, we got 34 seconds here. I'm what I would do if it was me, I would ride him out. No! All right, Strenke does have a 5-4 lead now. Takedown now wins it. Rogers right back in on a single. He's got to come up with it. He can trap that and come around. Now drive straight across into a double. We secure 2. That should be 2 right there. He's got to just drive forward. 2, and he gets it with 5 seconds to go. Nicely done. All right, Rogers got to ride him out for 4 seconds, and he'll win this match. Told you it was going to be one of the best matches of the night. And we have blood time. All right, here we are back. 4 seconds ago. Rogers just has to ride him out. Dig in a deep waist ankle and just hang on. 4 seconds. Oh, he got locked hands. No! Oh, we're going to overtime. All he needed to do was a deep waist ankle. We're going to overtime. All right, hey, we ain't lost yet. We ain't lost yet. Ref's heading the table, just give the table some instructions, the 1 minute overtime. The way it is, we'll go 1 minute, 30-30. If nobody secures a takedown in the first minute, we go 30-30. Takedown and within the first minute wins the match. Now we have both head coaches up at the table. Not sure what they're discussing. Other than,
Locked hands?
yeah, he gave him locked hands. Tie. What? Wait a minute here. What's going on?
Yeah, it's over. You got the escape and locked hands.
Oh, they gave him the escape? I did not see that. Dang. Well, as it turns out, Zach Strenke of Rice Lake wins by a score 7-6 with 4 seconds to go. We gave up a locked hands and an escape in 4 seconds. Dang, I hate to see that happen. That puts Rice Lake on the board. Team score now is 36-3. Like they say, you never know. You wrestle all the way from whistle to whistle. You just seen 2 points scored in 4 seconds. Now we got Austin Fleming from Rice Lake taking on junior Kyle Crane at 152 pounds. Crane goes right in for a nice high crotch, takes an early 2-0 lead. Crane looking to set up a high crotch again. Now he's just going to go for a go behind. Secures it, takes a 4-1 lead, cuts him 4-2. Right in another high crotch again. My guess is he's going to cut him again a couple more times, then look for a high crotch right to his back is what I think he's going to be looking for. 6-3 now. Now he's got to pick him up to his back. He's going to look to take him to his back here. Tries but doesn't work. But he does take an 8-3 lead. Now he goes to work a little bit, looking for a power half. Does have the leg in. He's got to stretch him out. He's going to try to run the half. And does. Near fall coming. And the fall. Kyle Crane of Hudson wins by fall over Austin Fleming of Rice Lake. That's going to make the score 42-3, bringing up 160 pounds, where we're going to see Cody Bueller out of Rice Lake taking on sophomore Nick Larson. Hopefully, as you all have seen, after Tuesday's quad, the 3 duels that we videoed and commentated for you, Nick had a really good day, really tough competition. Nick's first match went into overtime when he beat Hunter Campbell out of Baldwin, then he lost in, I'll call it double overtime, to the 3rd-ranked kid in state, D3. I think we got a string hanging out of the uniform. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. All right, here we go. 160 pounds. Bueller out of Rice Lake taking on Larson of Hudson. Larson goes right into a head tie, trying to set up a high cross or something out of that, trying to hang on that head and get a reaction for a reshot. Trying to get a go behind here. And out of bounds we go. Nice duck under by Larson, takes a 2-0 lead, a minute 25 to go in the first. Larson trying to run a 2-on-1, gives that up. Larson goes right into a deep waist bar. He's got to flatten him out. There he goes. Big step here. Does catch the head. Near fall coming. Larson looking for the fall. He's got a minute to get this fall. Larson lifting the head, trying to get chest to chest and get off his knees. Switches it up. He's going to have to come back with a reverse half here. and does not, but he does get 3 near fall to take a 5-0 lead. And we get a whistle, for the headgear. And we got blood. I think he just got spit. No, we got blood time. All right, here we are back. 41 seconds go in the first. After that blood time, 5-1 now. Larson cut him. Larson hanging on the head, pounding on the head, looking for the double, looking for a lat drop here. Trying to set it up and gets the head. Nicely done by Larson. Takes a little shot out of Kyle's repertoire there. Larson now has a 7-1 lead with 15 seconds to go, looking for the fall. Oh, that looks tight there. We're down to about 5 seconds to go. Oh, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, and he does not get it. Does get 3 near fall, takes a 10-1 lead into the second. Larson's choice probably will defer, and does. Bueller's going to go down. And Larson goes right into the 2-on-1 looking for a ball and chain. Larson works up to a power and a half, just trying to get, he does have the opponent broke down, but Bueller, Rice Lake, content to lay on his belly. If he stays there, he will get a warning out of the ref. Minute 30 to go, still 10-1. Second period, 160 pounds. Larson over Bueller of Rice Lake. There's that warning. Bueller Rice Lake does get warned for stalling. Larson trying to dig an arm out here, does. Now let's see what he can do with this. Gonna try to run the bar, deep waist bar. Steps in. Big step, he's gotta keep circling the head here. Just keep circling the head. Near fall's coming. Larson's got, there it is. Nick Larson of Hudson wins by fall over Cody Bueller of Rice Lake. That brings the team score 48-3. Next up for Rice Lake, we're gonna see Spencer Carr taking on junior Arthur Van Zant. Here we go, 171 pounds. Nice duck under by Van Zant. Takes a 2-0 lead, under 10 seconds in the first period. Van Zant looking for a deep waist bar himself here. Now he's looking for a ball and chain, maybe a T-bar here, and out of bounds we go. Van Zant does a nice job of breaking him down, looking to try to run the 2-on-1, trying to gain some hand control. Doing a nice job of controlling the hips so far. And we have no change. Still 2-0 in favor of Van Zandt. Minute 18 to go in the first. Caution on the Rice Lake wrestler. Didn't have his hands out in front of that starting line. And again out of bounds. I'd like to see Arthur just cut him here. He took him down with relative ease. Been struggling a little bit here to break him down. Cut him and see what we can do from our feet again. Zanko's deep waist, trying to get that bar in there. Carr doing a decent job of staying in his base, not allowing Van Zandt to get that bar. And another restart. We got another caution on Carr of Rice Lake. One more, it's a penalty point against him. He's kind of looking over at the sidelines here, and Eby and Tobin of Hudson got kind of a unique shirt on. They got t-shirts that say ups. Oh, and I missed the fall by Van Zandt. Sorry about that. As is, 171 pounds, Arthur Van Zandt wins by fall over Spencer Carr. It's going to bring the team score 54-3. Back to Tobin's and Eby's shirt. It's a brown shirt, the old Up shirt. It says Up Wrestling in the front, and the back it says We Deliver. Kind of a cute shirt. Speaking of Eby, we're going to see him up next, junior Nathan Eby taking on Aaron Hollingstad of Rice Lake. Hollingstad looking for a head throw on Eby. Oh, Eby had to capitalize on that one. Eby going for a bear hug trip. Got to finish this. He's got to keep that arm right into a half. As Eby takes an early 2-0 lead, looking to run the half. He's got to keep the pressure, forward pressure on him. And we get a potentially dangerous. And we got blood time. All right, we're back. Minute 32 to go in the first, 189. Little blood time out there. Eby looks to have like a little cut alongside his right eye. Hollingstad quickly up to his feet. Eby takes him right back down to his back, but unable to hold him there for any near fall. Eby running the half. He does have far wrist control. Oh, he's just got to circle the head now. And we get potentially dangerous. And we got blood time again. All right, we're back again. And Eby looks to be cutting him. Now we got minute 7 left. Eby has a 2-1 lead. Still in the first period. Eby locking up the head, coming in with an underhook, looking for a trip or down into a single. He's got to get off his knees, bring this up and finish it. That should, no, not yet. No, boy, that was close. And we're going to get a restart with 43 seconds to go. Eby going for a head tie ankle pick. He's got to be careful of the headlock here. He's got to be real careful. He's got to get his hips up. He's got to get those hips up. There we go. Now work across into a double. And 2 and near fall. Get that half now. unable to hold him on his belly, but he does take a 4-1 lead. 10 seconds to go in the first. And we get a potentially dangerous restart. Oh, we did get 2 near fall. I didn't even see him count. EB has a 6-1 lead now with 7 seconds to go in the first. EB right to a deep waist ankle into a chop. And that's how the first ends. 6-1 in favor of EB of Hudson. EB has choice. And we got blood again. All right, here we are back again. After that last blood timeout, they took the old athletic tape and wrapped it around EB's head like the old day toothache pictures you seen. EB quickly up to his feet. EB looking for a standing Granby. Got to catch it, lock that hand, lock the hands. Try to get the hands locked. EB trying to get a reversal here. Does get a bear hug right to his back. EB takes 8-1 lead, I'm sorry. Is looking for a pin here. Got a minute 20 something to get it. And he does. Hellingstad is able to fight off his back. Now EB's right into an arm bundle. He has this pretty tight. He has, there it is. Nathan Eby of Hudson wins by fall over Aaron Hellingstad of Rice Lake. That's going to give your Raiders a 60-3 lead going into 2:15, where I believe we're going to see another forfeit out of Rice Lake. And we are. That'll bring the team score 66-3 and brings up 285 pounds, where we're going to see Bew Harker out of Rice Lake going against Cole Tobin out of Hudson. And a little birdie told me that Tobin is going for his 100th career high school varsity victory tonight. Big milestone in any high school varsity's career. Tobin comes right in on the head looking for a slide by. Tobin does have to go behind and does secure the first 2 points of this match. Tobin's going to cut him. 2-1 now. Both wrestlers in on head ties. Tobin likes the head tie to the bumper. He comes in with an underhook. Nicely done. Nice trip by Tobin. 4-1, 4-2. Tobin goes in looking for a single or a high crotch. Don't see that often out of heavyweights. Tobin does get a go behind. Let's see if he can secure the 2. And does. 8-2 now in favor of Tobin. Tobin looking to figure 4 and come across with that cross body ride. Does have near fall coming. Tobin did secure 3 near fall. 9-2 now with 30 seconds to go in the first. Tobin has him right on the edge, so kind of hard to tell from this angle. I don't believe, yeah, he could have pinned him from there, but should have secured 3 more near fall. And out of bounds we go. 11 seconds to go. 12-2 lead. Tobin's going to cut him. Nope, and he comes right across with a body ride looking for that. And he doesn't throw the legs in, but Just trying to ride him out the final 11 seconds, and does. So to the second we go. Tobin to Hudson has a 12-2 lead. I believe Choice probably chooses. He's going to choose top. Going to put Harker down to start the second with a 10-point lead. Tobin looks to run a little spiral here. Tobin does like that arm bundle.
Arm bundle, half there. Half hard. Arm bundle.
Tobin goes right into the figure four, trying to run that cross-body ride, and does. Harker looks to be pinned, and does. Cole Tobin of Hudson wins by fall over Bew Harker of Rice Lake. That's going to give your Raiders a 72-3 lead going into the final match of this duel. Looks like the cheerleaders are heading to the sidelines. My guess is they're going to grab a 100-win sign. Hopefully they can hurry up a little bit so we can see it before three-pounders start. Tobin does take his over there standing with the sign. Like I said, 100 career varsity victories. Congratulations to Cole Tobin. All right, here we go. The final match of the night, 103 pounds, where we're going to see, in my opinion, the second best match. We lost the first one between Rogers and Strinky. Now we got Jake Walters out of Rice Lake taking on junior Jordan Baumgartner of Hudson. Should be a very, very competitive, very good match. Rice Lake won the first and only competitive match we've had tonight. Let's hope Hudson can win the second. And out of bounds we go. Baumgartner looks to take a shot. Walters running the front head. Baumgartner's got to try to back out of there, do a throw by or slide by. No, 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 he can't be doing that. There we go. And we got a stalemate. 45 seconds to go in the first. Walters comes in, Baumgartner sprawls, runs his own front head, and he's got to be careful here. Walters going for a Kelly. Does underhook. That should be two. In my opinion, it's two, but ref is not giving it. They're on the edge. Jordan's got to try to scoot out here. The reason right now the ref is not giving it is Baumgartner does have Walters' head. No points awarded, 20 seconds, and we get a restart in the center of the mat. Nicely done by Baumgartner. Walters comes in, looking for a fireman's. You gotta be careful here, we don't want to give it up. There it is. Oh, it took him down a little after the buzzer. Nothing horrible, but the crowd got a little cheer out of it. All right, second period, 0-0. Baumgartner's going to start on bottom. Baumgartner looking for a switch here. And gets it. Baumgartner takes a 2-0 lead. Baumgartner trying to run a power half here. Unable to get it. Baumgartner gets a stalemate. Walters up to his feet. Baumgartner goes in for a deep waist ankle. Ties up a leg now, looking for McCarty. Got to be careful here. He's got to stretch him out before he tries to bring him over. You got to go right across your own back. It's dangerous. If Walters can catch Baumgartner's leg, he'll end up with a reversal. Jordan is high, dangerously high right now. Walters trying the face and does. Secures the escape. 2-1 now in favor of Baumgartner. Baumgartner goes for the head and arm. He's got to let go of that and cover the waist. No points awarded yet. Baumgartner, if he could come up with his hips right now, he may be able to curl up Walters. He's got to come up with his hips. If Walters clears his head, he's got to hang on. We're down to 4 seconds. Oh, and he doesn't give it to him. Did he give it to him or didn't he? I thought he signaled 2, didn't he? But he signaled 2 green, which would be us. Nope. He gave 2 red. Yep, 2 red. Walters takes a 3-2 lead into the third and final period of this 103-pound match. And the table wants to talk to the ref.
Time, 20 seconds.
Oh, okay, there we go. Had to reset the clock. All right, here we go. All right, Walters quickly up to his feet. Baumgartner gets so dangerously high. He makes me very nervous. It's fine to get high as long as he has a leg in. Now he's got some legs in there. If he gets high, he can hook on. Baumgartner looking to run a power half here. And potentially, no, we got a stalemate. Little quick stalemate in my opinion, but stalemate was called. What's that? Again, Baumgartner running behind the arms, trying to get the legs in. Walters trying to catch the legs. Again, Baumgartner's on the side of his hip, high. Walters, now we're in a very dangerous position here. Baumgartner looks to be giving up a reversal and does. Walters takes a 5-2 lead with a minute to go in the third. All right, Baumgartner's got to get real busy here. Real active on the bottom. Walters does have a leg in, and we're going to get a stalemate. All right, Baumgartner's got 35 seconds and 3 points to make up here. And we got blood time. All right, here we go, 35 seconds. Let's see what Baumgartner can do here. Walters just hanging on the leg here. That's got to be a warning, in my opinion, but no warning given. Down to 10 seconds to go. And then we get another stalemate. Hudson coaches, I believe, agree with me. Thought that was stalling by Walters, but as it is, Baumgartner trying to get a switch. And that is how it's going to end. Jake Walters of Rice Lake wins by a score 5-2 over Jordan Baumgartner of Hudson. That is going to bring the final team score 72-6 in favor of your Hudson Raiders. Next up for your Raiders is Fond du Lac, which the kids will be leaving about lunchtime tomorrow. The Marty Lloyd tournament, very prestigious, very tough tournament in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And then we're at the Bi-State, the 29th and 30th down in La Crosse. So we won't be talking to you until next year, so have a good holidays.